Hello, New Tigers, and welcome to Pacific 101. We are so excited to officially welcome you to the Pacific community. Today, we'll be walking through important next steps before arriving onto campus, including placement testing and how to navigate Pacific systems. Today, we'll cover general registration action items, placement testing, Canvas, MyPacific, DegreeWorks, how to use eProw, and finally, next steps before arriving onto campus. This presentation is designed to help you make your transition to Pacific as smooth as possible. One of the first things you'll need to set up is Okta. Okta is Pacific's two-factor authentication system that helps protect your privacy and secure your account information. You'll use Okta anytime you log into Pacific systems, including Canvas and MyPacific. Please note that Okta can only be downloaded onto one device at a time, so choose a device you'll consistently have access to. If you experience any technical issues, Pacific Technology is available to help. Their contact information and support hours are listed on the screen. There are several important action items that all new students should complete as soon as possible. First, regularly check your Tiger Connect portal and complete all items on your new student checklist. Second, make sure you're checking your Pacific email frequently. Your academic unit has already began sending important onboarding information there. You'll also want to complete any required placement tests and also submit AP, IB, SAT, ACT, or transfer credit information as soon as it becomes available. During the summer, you'll meet with your academic advisor to discuss your fall schedule. One important reminder, please do not make any adjustments to your schedule on your own before speaking with your advisor. Academic units carefully build schedules to help ensure you begin your Pacific journey at the right pace. All incoming students are required to complete placement testing, especially the writing placement. Some majors may also require additional placement exams depending on your program. Placement tests are completed through Canvas using your Pacific login credentials. The sooner you complete placement exams, the sooner your academic unit can finalize your placement and schedule. If you have AP, IB, SAT, or ACT scores, those may also help satisfy certain placement requirements. Canvas is Pacific's online learning platform, and you'll use it throughout your time here. Right now, you'll primarily use Canvas to complete placement testing, but once classes begin, Canvas will become your most utilized tool. Inside Canvas, you'll access course syllabi, assignments, grades and instructor feedback, exams and quizzes, messaging with classmates and professors, and group projects and other collaboration tools. You can access Canvas anytime at canvas.pacific.edu. MyPacific is your central student portal and one of the most important systems you'll use at Pacific. Inside MyPacific, you'll find widgets and shortcuts that connect you to academic resources, financial information, student life tools, campus announcements, and more. You can also access your academic profile, balances and financial information, upcoming campus events, tasks and announcements, student support services, and health and wellness resources. The great thing about MyPacific is that it's customizable, so you can organize it around the tools and resources that you use the most often. Within MyPacific, Student Services is where you will manage most of your academic and registration needs. You can access your Student Services homepage from the left-hand Tools menu on your MyPacific homepage. Once you click on the Student Services tab, you'll be able to view a variety of different tools and resources. This includes viewing your class schedule, registering for courses, accessing eProw, viewing grades and transcripts, checking for holds, accessing DegreeWorks, purchasing textbooks, viewing placement testing. Purchasing textbooks and viewing placement test results. This is essentially your academic home base. You'll also access your financial aid information through MyPacific. Be sure to check this section regularly for updates regarding aid, missing documents, billing information, and important deadlines. One additional academic tool that we want to highlight is ROAR, which stands for the Rome Online Articulation Reports. ROAR helps students understand how courses from other institutions transfer back to Pacific. This is especially helpful if you plan to take summer courses at another college or university while enrolled at Pacific. Using ROAR, you can search by institution, subject area, or course number to see approved transfer equivalencies. You can access ROAR underneath the Additional Academic Services tab underneath Academics on the left-hand side of your MyPacific homepage. DegreeWorks is another major academic tool you'll use throughout college. DegreeWorks allows you to track degree progress, plan future semesters, explore GPA calculations, and use the What If tool to see how changing or adding a major or minor would affect your requirements. Many advisors will use DegreeWorks during advising meetings, so it's a great system to become familiar with early on. eProw is Pacific's schedule planning tool. You'll use eProw to build class schedules before registration opens. Inside eProw, you can search for courses, filter by subject or GE requirements, add preferred breaks for works, athletics, or personal preferences, generate multiple possible schedules, lock in preferred sections, and add schedules directly to your shopping cart for registration. This tool makes registration much more manageable and helps students visualize what their semester could look like. Using eProw is simple. Click Add Course to find what course you want to take. This is where you can search by subject or attribute. Once you find the course you're looking for, click Add Course. Once you have added courses, you can then add breaks. When all your preferred breaks and courses are added, click Generate Schedule to see possible schedules you can create with your selections. Once you find a schedule you like, add it to the shopping cart, and eProw will hold your schedule for you to register during your predetermined registration date and time. Class registration typically takes place in October for the spring semester courses and in March for the fall semester courses. Students must meet with their academic or faculty advisor first before course registration. And remember, all students must register for their courses. Fall 2026 course registration review. Fall 2026 course registration review. To summarize the registration process for incoming students, Step 1, submit all transcripts, test scores, and complete placement exams as soon as possible. Step 2, your academic unit will contact you regarding next steps and course scheduling information. Step 3, during Week of Welcome, you'll meet with advisors if any final schedule adjustments are needed. Transfer students generally do not need placement testing because prior coursework is used for placements, but your academic units will reach out and let you know what needs to be completed. Fall 2026 Pacific Welcome and Guidebook. Now, let's talk about move-in and orientation. Move-in day and orientation check-in will take place on August 15th from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the DeRosa University Center. Residential students must first check in there to receive orientation materials and their room key. Residential Life and Housing will send more information out about assigned move-in times later this summer. All incoming undergraduate students and international graduate students are required to participate in new student orientation. Throughout orientation, students will be placed into orientation groups led by orientation leaders who will guide you through the experience, answer questions, and help you to connect with other students. Students and guests must check in for orientation on August 15th to receive name badges, which must be worn throughout all orientation events. Students may register up to 2 guests in advance through your Tiger Connect for $75 per guest. Day of registration is available for $100 per guest, and all guest registration fees are non-refundable. Lastly, we highly encourage everyone to download the Pacific Guides app on their mobile device before arriving onto campus. This is where we will be posting the new student orientation and week of welcome schedules. Students should create an account using their Pacific email address for a personalized experience. Families and guests can use the app without creating an account. Inside the app, you'll be able to view your orientation schedule, receive important notifications, take notes on orientation sessions, connect with orientation leaders and peers, and access resources all throughout orientation and beyond. This app will be one of the easiest ways to stay informed during your transition to Pacific. Thank you so much for joining us today. We know starting college can feel overwhelming, but remember that you are not doing this alone. The Orientation and Transition Programs team, your orientation leaders, faculty, and staff are all here to support you every step of the way. We are so excited to welcome you to the Pacific family, and we cannot wait to see you on campus this fall. Go Tigers!